It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at the Prince George's Sports and Learning Complex right outside of FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. And today we have a matchup between Maryland and New Jersey. St. Peter's Prep from New Jersey going up against DeMatha Catholic from Maryland. It'll be talent all over this football field today, but everyone has their eyes on number 5, Kato Hendricks from DeMatha. Last week, Kato played a top 10 team, Cocoa High School from Florida, and he was unstoppable. Before the game, he talked with one of his classmates in school, and he told him that he was going to put on the show. Dude, Kato, what's up, bro? Did you take the physics quiz yet?
Nah, not yet. I'm about to study for it, though. I ain't study at all last night. I was too locked in watching film. We got a big game this weekend.
Oh yeah, Cocoa from Florida. Aren't they ranked top 10?
Yep. They got some players, too. If we want to win, then I gotta be at my best for sure. You coming to the game?
Come on, bro. I don't miss games. I'll be in the student section.
Bet, say less. I'm gonna put on the show.
Kato didn't lie to him. From start to finish, number 5 was the best player on the football field. This play on 1st and 20 in the 4th quarter, up 10, really put the nail in the coffin. Kato finished this game with 16 catches, 352 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns, and 406 total yards of offense. Despite his great play against Cocoa High School, Kato dropped in the Gatorade National Player of the Year rankings, and he took this personal. Kato won the award his first 2 years in high school, and he's a junior now, and his numbers are even better than last year, but for some reason, Jermaine McLeod and LaRon Dimes, a freshman and a junior, would move up on the list as Kato dropped down. He didn't like that at all. Everyone at school said Kato didn't talk to anyone at all today. Walked through the halls with a mean face and determined to get out on the practice football field. His teammates knew he was mad, and they were scared of him low-key, because when Kato's mad, he inflicts pain on the football field. DeMatha doesn't have a practice field on their campus, so Kato drove about 5 minutes from the school and got to practice before everybody else so he can get warmed up and ready to put in that work today. There was also another incentive for him to ball out. A Penn State coach, one of his top schools, would be at practice today, specifically there to watch Kato Hendricks. The first play from 11 on 11 drills that Kato Hendricks made was his spin move on this screen pass. He went all the way, untouched. After that, he would run a route. Nice little in cut inside. He would catch the ball, redirect immediately, and he was off to the end zone once again. Nobody was touching him. This play right here shows off Kato's strength. Man coverage, ran a post corner, just outran that corner. Safety tries to get him. He stiff arms him, stays on his feet, and then runs into the end zone. What a play. Plays like this shows off why Kato Hendricks is a threat to be a big play at any part on the football field. Give him a 10-yard curl, he'll turn that into a 40-yard gain. After a great week at practice, Hendricks would be ready to attack this game. He was furious that he slipped down in the odds, and he would make sure that the high school football world would know that he made his impact in this game. Welcome to the Prince George's Sports and Learning Complex, where we have DeMatha going up against St. Peter's Prep, New Jersey going up against Maryland. 2 actually explosive offenses on paper. DeMatha 9th in scoring, 19th in yards, 18th passing, 60th rushing, while St. Peter's Prep is 19th in points, 11th in yards, 2nd in passing, 123rd in rushing. In attendance today, we have some college coaches. This Georgia scout is desperate to get Kato to play for Georgia. He thinks he could pair up well with Patreon member Paul Warner. LSU and Penn State's in the building as well. Today's impact player is 5-star wide receiver Kato Hendricks. Last week against Coco, he made a huge impact in the game with 16 catches, 652 receiving yards, and led the Mather to the victory. Kato Hendricks was unstoppable in every single aspect. Running the football, getting the ball on screens, running routes, jump balls, he did it all. And if he has another performance like he had last week, I think the Mather wins this game easily. I can't wait to see what Kato can do in front of some college coaches. On Kato's first snap of the game, 2nd down and 7, he runs a 9 route, whoops his corner, and ends up walking to the end zone. That was way too easy to start the football game. One-on-one coverage with Kato Hendricks, he's going to beat you over top every single time. The way he cooked him was really based off of the release. He stemmed inside after he released, then he stemmed outside, and then the corner was beat. Was flat-footed for that little split second, and Kato took advantage of that. Stags up 7-0, 3rd down and 8. Kato gets the ball on the screen, ends up breaking the tackle, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, going down the sideline, another stiff arm. That was nasty. 40-yard reception on 3rd and 8. The Mather secret weapon on these screen passes is their tight end James Bray. He always lays out DBs. Did it right there, and Kato took advantage of every other aspect of that screenplay. Okay. I see you, number 5, doing your thing. Like I said earlier, he was extremely pissed off that he dropped down in the watch list. But his first 2 plays in this game, he's showing you who Kato Hendricks is, reminding y'all. Number 5 is still the best player in the nation. 2nd down and goal. Kato Hendricks lined up under the center. Takes the quarterback sneak himself. I heard that they started doing that to prevent their quarterback from getting injured. 1st down and 10 up 14-0. They give the ball to Kato on a jet sweep with a nice little casual stiff arm to just throw the guy to the ground. Nothing too special. 5-yard game, but that would be the end of the first quarter. The Mather's up 14-0. First and 10. St. Peter's Prep will come out in a 2-high safety look. They will be playing cover 2, so Kato Hendricks goes to the middle of the field, even though he was supposed to run an out route. That's good quarterback wide receiver chemistry. 3rd down and 7 right here. Screen pass. They give it to Kato. Ends up getting the 1st down and a little bit more. 16-yard game. It feels like the game just started and Kato Hendricks already has 4 catches for 153 receiving yards. Sheesh. 1st down and 10. They would send Kato Hendricks in motion. Put him in the slot next to James Bray. Ends up stemming inside, breaking off outside. What a nice play call from the offensive coordinator. To put Kato Hendricks in the slot, to get him in that type of position to cause some confusion between the DBs. It's a perfect play to set him up inside the 10-yard line. 1st down and goal. They keep it on the ground. Kato puts his man on the ground. Angel Gabriel gets 5 yards on the play. Once again, they give it to Gabriel. It's a touchdown as Kato Hendricks just put that corner straight on his back. 20-0. St. Peter's Prep will finally get their first points of the game, and the score will be 21-7. Kato gets it on a kick return, runs over one guy, but got nothing much on that return. First half summary for Kato Hendricks: 2 catches, 115 yards in the first quarter, 3 receptions, 49 yards in the second quarter. That'd be the end of the first half. The Mather Stags are up 21-7 over St. Peter's Prep. It's halftime in Landover, Maryland, and it's time for the halftime report, brought to you by the Reason Sports Network universe. If you want a character in the universe, then make sure you stay tuned for the next minute or so. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon, but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. Thank you all to our sponsor, the Reason Sports Universe. Now it's time to get on with the halftime report. In the first half, it's been all DeMatha, specifically Kato Hendricks. In the past couple of years, I haven't seen a high school team have as much faith in one player as DeMatha does with Kato. Third downs, where did they go? Kato Hendricks. Fourth downs, Kato Hendricks. Quarterback sneaks, Kato Hendricks. Everything goes through number 5. And he's having a great game today, which is why they're winning. During halftime, I talked with some of the college coaches that are in attendance, and they are in awe of Kato. They've been recruiting him hard ever since he was a freshman in high school. Georgia, Penn State, and LSU. When Kato came out with his top 8 schools last season in 30-20, all 3 of these schools were on his top 8, so realistically there'd be a chance for him to go to any of them. But let's get on with the game. Second half starts now. First play of the second half, DeMatha keeps it on the ground. Kato Hendricks puts this corner straight on his back. His anger for dropping down 2 spots is evident. Second down and 5, screen pass to Kato. Once again, nice cut inside. Ends up tripping over his own teammate, but he got 12 yards on the play. First down and 10, Kato one-on-one coverage, throws it to him. Ends up fumbling. Ball's on the ground. Who's going to get the ball? St. Peter's Prep recovers it. 4 turnovers on the day for DeMatha. I'm pretty sure his knee was down, though. Alright, catches the rock right here. Knee's obviously down. They got to reverse this call. Stags have the ball, 21-14, letting St. Peter's Prep in this game, low-key. That would have been a huge play if they would have came up with that fumble. Kato running the slant, being patient. Balls across the middle of the field, put it right on the money, inside of the 15-yard line with a 25-yard reception. 8 catches, 225 receiving yards in this game. Kato Hendricks is putting in work. DeMatha up by 7. Kato Hendricks lined up at the receiver spot. They give it to him. Jet sweep. Finds the hole. Got a lot more yardage. 8-yard gain on the play. They keep it on the ground right here, and he puts the corner on his back, and it's a 6-yard touchdown. St. Peter's Prep will give the ball right back. The time will wind down, and that'll be the end of the third quarter as Kato conversates with his teammates right here. Second down and 13. Kato, man coverage, one-on-one, ends up cooking the corner, put the ball right on the money, and that's going to be another goal ball touchdown for Kato Hendricks. Good job of selling this go ball. Initially, he runs upfield, then he breaks out to the outside. The cornerback had no chance on that play. Another touchdown for 5 in DeMatha. The Stags are up by 14. Kato Hendricks gets man coverage this time. Go ball, going deep, puts it on the money. Another touchdown for Kato. 45 yards this time. Soon as Kato got one-on-one coverage, he knew it was going to be a touchdown. And that was a little disrespectful. He threw the hand up before he even got past the guy. Look at this. Threw his hand up right then and there. He said, I know I'm going to cook him right here. St. Peter's Prep made this game a little competitive, but in the end, DeMatha had full control as Kato Hendricks puts that corner on his back again. Second down and 11 with 1:10 left to go in the game. They try to pad Kato Hendricks' stats, give him a carry right here, ends up getting the first down, and that would pretty much be the end of the ball game. Kato Hendricks with 360 total yards of offense, 4 total touchdowns in this game. You already know he's the MVP with 10 catches, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 7 carries for 26 yards. back-to-back 300-yard receiving performances. Kato was extremely frustrated about being dropped down on the Gatorade National Player of the Year rankings. He knew some college coaches would be in attendance today. He knew he had to put on a show. And I say, he definitely put on a show today. The Stags with another great performance. Kato Hendricks getting closer to his goal of a high school national championship. We'll see if that plays out in his favor. As far as the stats go, Jeremy Bailey was 16 for 25, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks though, 64% completion percentage. Angel Gabriel with 11 attempts, 53 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. Kato Hendricks 7 for 26. Like I said earlier, I've never seen a team more dependent on one player on offense as the matter is with Kato Hendricks. 10 for 334, 33 yards per catch. That's insane. SK Stewart, a subscriber to the channel, 3-star recruit, 2 for 13. James Bray, 4 pancakes in this game. Kato Hendricks had 2 pancakes himself. Hey, they was putting these DBs in the dirt. Now, if we take a look at St. Peter's Prep, Leandro Ball, 20 for 41, 48%. He did have 3 touchdowns, no picks, but completion percentage got to be up. Kyrie Jackson, 11 for 58, 5.2 yards per carry, no touchdowns though. While another subscriber, Liam Dipper, 5 for 97. That's actually a pretty good game going up against his DeMatha defense. I really enjoyed my time here today though. I got to see Kato Hendricks play, I got to see some other talented players play, and I also got to see some coaches, talk with them, chat with them. They wanted some of my insight on college football and the NFL, so I gave it to them. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the post notification bell too. If you want to see one of the players that jumped in front of Kato Hendricks for the Gatorade National Player of the Year award rankings get 3 interceptions in one game, then click this video right here. Or you could watch the Kato Hendricks playlist, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or subscribe to our Patreon.